TNT tonight, game one of our double dip, and Kyrie Irving in the first half with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. The Celtics have led by as many as 18. That lead 9 over the Lakers after 24 minutes. Welcome, everybody. American Express halftime report. Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille
What you laughing
O'Neal.
at?
What's up,
we haven't
man?
started. You laughing, man. What are you laughing at?
My friend Bart, who was with me in Vegas this weekend, he was
Bart
talking.
Simpson?
No, Bart. I don't know Bart's last name, as a matter of fact.
Oh, he's a good buddy of yours.
No, but he's a veterinarian. He's not a real doctor. He don't work on humans.
Would you meet him at the steam room?
No, he went to Auburn.
Another bracelet?
But I always give him a hard time. He's not a real doctor. If he was a real doctor, they'd let him work on humans.
But vets are very important.
Yes, when it comes to Mang and Yoo-hoo. But he had a great saying this weekend. He was talking about all the people walking around in jerseys. He's only 3 people can wear a jersey: a kid, somebody who actually played the game, or a hot chick. Everybody else.
those are the 3 rules.
That's it. These are the only 3 people can wear a jersey.
I agree with that.
You agree with that?
Hey, I approve that rule by Bart.
Bart.
It is approved.
66-57 is the halftime score. The Celtics with their bench with 31 points in the first half, nearly half the Celtic total, Shaq.
Charles and Kenny know what I'm about to say. The best type of bench to have is when you got guys on the bench that think they should be starters.
Well, no question.
And last year, these guys were starters. Roll the tape and listen. They say, hey, we can play and we can still duplicate what we did last year. And, as long as they stick to, Brad's system, just moving the ball, he loves offense. If you move the ball and play the right way, you can take any shot you want. Rozier right there hitting another 3. And again, these guys started last year, went deep in the playoffs, so they feel they should be starters. Doesn't matter if Kyrie and Hayward's out there. They still think that they are good enough to start.
Right there.
And they play very well. Boston has a great bench. I actually had dinner with the Boston owner last night. He said, we're not doing nothing on trade deadline. I'm rolling with the young fellas all the way up. This team right here will stay.
Wow.
So you had dinner with Wick Rouseback last night.
Yep.
Where were you guys?
In Miami.
Oh, you were in Miami last night. You're just an international traveler, aren't you?
J-Lo, A-Rod.
Oh, really? Just name dropping all that. You spill some.
Jamie Dimon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
All you guys got all that cash.
Henry Silverman.
I think the Celtics were really in a bad situation with trade day.
Bad or?
Bad.
Why you say bad?
But there was nothing they could do.
Why would you want to do something?
I'm just saying they couldn't do anything.
You're number 3. You're starting to play better.
Well,
but here's the thing. You see everybody else. You see Philly. I'm just saying. You saw Philly. You saw Milwaukee.
They like their team.
You saw Toronto. And that's when we talked to David Griffin earlier. It was like, if you're a GM, do you panic into saying, well, I got to do something?
I would never. I would never make a move based on what someone else is doing.
Exactly.
I would always say, what are the needs of my team?
Yeah, but
how do we get better?
Yeah, but
now, do we make a decision?
But see, that's the problem, though, Ernie. They were handicapped because they don't know what Kyrie's going to do. Can you imagine if they trade all them good young players for Anthony Davis and Kyrie leaves?
And they're not. They're not going to do that.
No, I'm saying that's why they couldn't make a trade, because they don't know what Kyrie...
They don't want to make a trade.
We're talking... Would you just listen for a second?
They weren't, by rule, they couldn't make a trade anyway.
Unless they traded Kyrie.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they were handicapped because they couldn't... I think they couldn't make a trade.
You keep saying they couldn't. The man told me they do not want to.
We're not saying that. We're talking about everybody else made a move, but there's a reason they didn't make a move. You said they didn't like their team, but they couldn't.
Their best move came in the offseason.
Exactly.
They had 2 guys came back.
The man said he didn't want to make a move. You're talking about they couldn't. He didn't want to make a move.
They had 2 guys, all-stars, come back to a team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals. They made the move. If you can't win it with 2 all-stars coming back from an Eastern Conference Final team, that team is not good enough anyway.
He loves his young team. That's what he said.
Well, let me just say this. They're not going to the finals.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know that, but I'm just saying.
Who is?
I think
write that down, Ernie.
I think the 2 best teams are Philadelphia and Milwaukee.
Okay. So
and Toronto with Marc Gasol didn't jump up?
I think they moved ahead of the Celtics. But I think Philly made the biggest moves, and I think Giannis, my pick for MVP right now.
Are you moving?
I switched. As much as
you had 4 MVPs so far in the first half of the season.
No, I had.
You had Jokic.
It's a fluid situation.
It certainly
will be.
But right now, it is. But right now, Giannis is the MVP.
66-57 is
The same
your
thing I said.
halftime score. Hung out with my good friends J-Lo and A-Rod in Miami.
You're talking about Beater and the Beast.
Why didn't you put A-Rod in the picture if he's such a good friend and you only put J-Lo in?
Because I don't want to take a picture with A-Rod.
That is definitely.
Thank you for your blunt honesty.
I don't take pictures with dudes.
Okay.
You don't take pictures with
What the hell you talking